Hello children, welcome back. The chapter is real numbers for standard 10. This is part 3. So in the part 2 we had dealt with applications problems related to LCM and HCF. So you have understood how to identify whether you have to find an LCM or HCF. So we'll do one more sum. Similar sum we had already done the previous part. A, B, C start cycling around a circular field in the same direction and at the same time. Circumference of the park is 1980 meters. The speed is given 330 meters per minute, 198 meters per minute and 220 meters per minute. In the previous sum it was how many kilometers per day they will cycle. Here it is, they have given the speed. If they start from the same point, after how much time will they meet? So again here also we have to find the time taken to complete one round. Plus 1980 meters divided by 330. So the first person, he will take 6 minutes. A will take 6 minutes. Similarly 1980 by 198 you will get 10 minutes and by ABC. 1980 divided by 220 is 9 minutes. Now we have to get at what time they will meet. That means later time. So you should get a higher number. So you have to go for LCM. LCM of 6, 10 and 9. 6 is equal to 2 into 3, 10 is equal to 2 into 5 and 9 equal to 3 squared. So it is 2 into 3 squared into 5. So 3 squared is 9, 5 into 10, so 90 minutes. So they will meet after 90 minutes. Now the next question, A and B are two positive integers such that the least factor of A is 3 and the least factor of B is 5. Then the least prime factor of A plus B is dash. So this comes in your MCQs. So the least factor of A is 3 and least factor of B is 5 means they are not even. If they are even, the even numbers, their least factor will be 2. So since it is 3 and 5, it is odd numbers. A and B are odd numbers since they do not have 2 as factor, as least factor. Now A plus B. So sum of two odd numbers. Sum of two odd numbers is always even. You can check it. So if it is even, just now I told you, if it is even, the least prime factor will be 2. Therefore, the least prime factor of A plus B is 2. Now the next question, the HCF of two number or 2472, 1284 and a third number n is 12. So the HCF is given, but we have got two numbers, but the third number is what we have to find out. And there now the HCF and LCM of the three numbers are given here. Now you have to find the smallest possible, we cannot find the exact number, but the smallest possible number we can find from the given information of LCM and HCF. So how to find? Now we have to use the concept of LCM and HCF, how you found LCM and HCF from the prime factorization method. So see the LCM, now you have 2 squared, 3 squared, 5, 103 and 107. So that means this number should be having minimum, it can have 2 squared or 2 cube, but we need only the smallest possible number. So 2 squared, definitely this should be having no, actually it need not have also 2 square, but when we come to HCF you may need it. Okay, so we'll just keep it. So we'll come to 3. 3 also is there in HCF. So that also we will leave it right now. We will go to the other factors. 5. 5 is not there in these two numbers. So definitely n should be having 5 as a factor. Then 103 and 107 are there in these. So it need not be in this. Now coming back to 2 and 3. Now your HCF is 2 squared and 3. That means you should have minimum 2 squared. Because if you put 2, then your HCF would be 2 into 3. Since it is 2 squared, your n should be having 2 squared. And then 3 is there in the first two numbers. So here also you should be having 3. Then only you can take HCF as 2 squared into 3. So the number, the third number, the least possible number is 2 squared into 5 into 3. So 2 into 5, 10, 10, 20 into 3, 2 into 2, 4. Yeah, see now, I'm sorry, LCM is 3 square. But so we have to take 3 square because here it is only 3. Since LCM is 3 square, we should take here as 3 square, not 3. But HCF is only 3. But these are 3. This here 3 and here 3, 3 square. So you are taking 3 as in the HCF. Hope it's clear. So now your answer will be 180. Now this question, very rarely it is asked, but better you understand it and do it. Find the pair of natural numbers whose LCM is 78 and the greatest common divisor is 13. So LCM is given, greatest common divisor means it is highest common factor. It's another name only. So it is 13. So now third factor, so that is the common factor. So 13 is a common factor. So the numbers we can take it as 13x and 13y for some value of x and y. 13 should be common in both because that is the common factor. So now LCM of that 13x and 13y is 78. So that means how do you find LCM? So 13 is common in both into x into y. That is equal to 78. From this you can find xy. xy is equal to 78 divided by 13 equal to 6. Now the numbers, the product of the two numbers will be 6. So now find the pair of natural numbers they have asked. So the product of the numbers is 6. So you have to select numbers x and y such that the product you are getting is 6. So what are the combinations that you can take? 1 into 6, 6, you can get it as 1 into 6 or 2 into 3. Now when x is equal to 1, y equal to xy is 6. So y equal to 6. So the numbers will be, the numbers are what? 13x and 13y. So 13 into y, 13 into x is 13 and 13 into 6 is 78. See, one pair is 13 and 78. Now when x is equal to 2, y equal to 3. So the numbers are 13 into 2, 26 and 13 into 3, 39. So now we have taken x is equal to 1 and y equal to 6. But if you take x is equal to 6 and y equal to 1, and similarly x is equal to 3 and y equal to 2, you will get the same numbers only. So you don't have to do it. So these are the two pairs of numbers that you will get, 1378 and 2639. Now the next question, what is the smallest number when increased by 6 becomes divisible by 36, 63 and 108? So it is some number has to be divisible by this number, means you have to find the numerator. So numerator, so it is LCM. Now number when increased by 6. So first we will find the LCM of 36, 63 and 108. So the prime factorization of the three numbers are this. So from this you can take, for LCM you have to take the highest exponent. So 2 square into 3 cube into 7. So when you multiply, you will get it as 756. You can check it. Now this is not the required answer. What is the smallest number when increased by 6? So a number plus 6, that should be divisible by this. So number plus 6 is divisible, means that is the LCM. LCM is divisible by these numbers. So number is equal to LCM minus 6. We have done a similar sum earlier also. So 756 minus 6, 750 is the required answer. So the HCF and LCM of two numbers are 33 and 264 respectively. When the first number is completely divided by 2, the quotient is 33. So suppose x divided by 2, the quotient is completely divided, means there is no remainder. So x is equal to 2 into 33. So that is what? So the number, let x and y be the number. So one of the number, no? The first number is completely divided by 2. The quotient is 33. Therefore, x is equal to 2 into 33 equal to 66. Now HCF of x and y is 33 and LCM is 264. Now we have learned the product of HCF into LCM is equal to product of the numbers. So 66 into y equal to 33 into 264. So cancel it. So y equal to 132. Now, like the previous sum, one more sum similar to that. The sum of two numbers is 528. The previous sum, it was product was given, and the HCF is given as 33. Find the number of pairs satisfying the above condition. So same way we'll do. HCF is 33. So then let the numbers be 33x and 33y. So the sum is 528. So 33x plus 33y equal to 528. So 33 is common throughout. So x plus y equal to 16. Now we have to find the numbers where you will get the sum as 16. You have a lot of numbers, but we have to find co-prime pairs, because this HCF is 33. HCF is what we are considering. So the pairs that we are going to find is co-prime pairs. That means they do not have any common factor in between 1 and 15, 3 and 13. There is no common factor. 5 and 11. For example, 16 you can take 2 and 14, but 2 and 14 have 2 as a common factor. So we have to take co-prime pairs. So these are the pairs. So that means x is 1 means y will be 15. X is 3 means y will be 13. With using this equation, x plus y equal to 16. So the required numbers will be 33x and 33y. So 33, when x is equal to 1, 33 1, and y will be 33 into 15. Similarly, 33 into 3 and 33 into 13. With similarly with the remaining. So in case they have asked you to find the numbers, then you multiply and put. Otherwise you can simply say number of pairs is 4 pairs. This is another type of question which comes in your MCQs. 6 to the power of n minus 5 to the power of n will end in dash. So 6 to the power of n, that is 6 to the power of 1 is 6. 6 squared is 36. 6 cube is 216. And similarly, you put any number for n and try to find out the value. It will always end in 6. That you should remember. 6 to the power of n always ends with 6. And similarly, 5 to the power of n, 5 squared, 5 cube, 5 to the power of 4, everything will end in 5. So if you subtract 6 to the power of n minus 5 to the power of n, so the unit digit, for this it is 6 and this is 5. So 6 minus 5, it will be 1. So it will end in the digit 1. Similar sum, 9 to the power of n minus 5 to the power of n will end in dash. So 9 to the power of n, it will end with either 1 or 9. 9 into 1 is 9. 9 squared is 81. 9 cube is 721. 9 to the power of 4 is 6561. Then again 9 to the power of 5. Into 9 you multiply, you will get 9. So it will keep on going. So it will be either 1 and 9, alternatively you will be getting. So it ends with 1 or 9. 5 to the power of n will end with 5. So when you subtract, so if it is ending with 1, 1, then minus 5. So it will be your unit place, the value will be 6. And if it is 9 and 5, then it will be 4. So it will be ending with either 6 or 4. So I'll see you again with more sums in my next video. We have to prove that root 2 is root 2, root 3, that irrational and all, that and all we will cover in the next video. So till then, keep practicing. Have a nice day.